Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday. It's time to get freaky and naked. Hey, what's happening with you? Hey, this is Eyes on Smash Bros. Radio, the only digital award-winning radio station in Birmingham, Alabama. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate you. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram as well as Facebook. As for me, you can find me on most social medias, just like Smash Bros. Also, if you have not done so, please like, follow, share, and subscribe, and also download our Smash Bros. Radio app. We would appreciate you tremendously. Thank you so much. We are blessed beyond blessings to have been awoken today. That's what we're going to do, be awoken today. I've talked to some former students, and they are going, my kids, they're going through some trials and tribulations. And so I thought that this would be a good time, with it being Friday, to do some encouragement and to give out some information. And don't be surprised. Yes, I was raised in the church. When you have an authentic grandmother like I did, there was no chance and no choice but for you to get up and to go to church. So yes, I was raised in the church. Yes, I did go to Bible study. Yes, I was baptized Jehovah's Witness. So, and also Catholicism. So yes, I have a well-rounded understanding of the Word. As for spirituality, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm getting there. We have three events coming up. One is coming up this Sunday between 2 and 5:30. The Man Project, in partnership with Crescent Cultural Community Center, Break and Oil Change Workshop. Registration will include lunch and t-shirts. It's for young boys, young men. Registration is available on Eventbrite, or you can call 205-476-2653. 205-476-2653. Please. If I had listened to my grandparent, if I had listened to my uncles, if I had listened to my granddaddy, I would know how to do all of this. And it's just basic hands-on teaching the young men, the young boys, how to maintain and keep their cars. You got oil change, you got brake service, changing the headlights, battery installation, all that. So please, if you have not done so, check them out. Registration is on Eventbrite. So we appreciate you because we need help. We need help. We need some type of guidance and understanding and all that good stuff. Coming up on May 18th and 19th, Barbershop Basketball Tournament, 5-on-5, youth and adult competition. There will be a live DJ, entertainment, food trucks, pizza party, carnival. Kids are $10, adults are $15 for both days. Contact participating shops for tickets. For more information, you can contact 205-200-9423. One more time, 205-200-9453. That is on May 18th and 19th. So see, this is a way of getting people together, getting the families together, getting them to compete. So we hope to see you there. So as we also happening on November 9th, OZZz is a proud sponsor of the Southern Bully Showdown #2, presented by 1888 Bully Kennel. It's going to be at this Bessemer Civic Center, 1130 9th Avenue Southwest in Bessemer. There are going to be 4 ICBO shows. So please listen. This is a way of getting everybody together. This is a way of coming out and just looking at the breed, looking at the kennels, looking at the breeders, because it's a science. People, this is a science. I know the depth of it. But if you are a reputable breeder and owner of a kennel, it's a science. There are things that you do There are things that you perform. There are things that you follow up on. So you can't buy just a bully from anybody, especially if you want a purebred. Now, if you don't want a purebred, don't worry, that's cool. But you get what you pay for, folks. And so this is a way too of getting out and understanding exactly what is a bully breed. What is a bully? And you'll be surprised at the number of canines that are out there that belong to the bully. I didn't know the French bulldog belonged to the bully breed. So 1888 Bully Kennel is presenting the Southern Bully Showdown Part 2, November 9th, Bessemer Civic Center, 1130 9th Avenue Southwest, Bessemer. If you'd like some information, contact DeJuan Hall, 205-460-6435, 205-460-6435. If you are a vendor, if you have a food truck, if you wish to sponsor, if you wish to participate, if you wish to donate, we there. Give us the money. So please come out and support all of these events coming up. We appreciate the Mommy and Me brunch has sold out. We appreciate you tremendously for doing that. You are going to have a lot of fun. 5-on-5 basketball. I mean, please, guys, you'd be surprised that the teenagers say, "I don't want to be." Please, they want the support of the parents. They want to participate in things with their parents. So please, 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 please create these wonderful memories for future endeavors. Okay, please, 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 please. Now, let me tell you, this right here. This right here is something else. This right here is something else. The prayer of Jabez. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, "Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain." That comes from 2 Chronicles 4:10. So, oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory. Listen, Satan has his folks out there and they're successful. Why would you not think that if you are a believer, if you have the faith, why would you not think that your God would not want you to be as successful, if not more so? And we know that God is a God that understands everything, that is here knowing and enabling and can do anything and all things. We have to put our faith, we have to put our trust in him. So you have to pray. Now, he knows what you want, but he wants you to tell him. He wants you to tell, and you have to, you keep in mind that once you have prayed, that's it. It's done. It's done. It's going to happen. But please keep in mind, it's not going to happen in your time. It is not going to happen in your time. It's going to happen in his time. Let me tell you something. I was diagnosed with myasthenia gravis, and I was a mascot over Alabama State University. And I started having muscle problems, leg problems. And so, long story short, they finally found out what I had. Went home, and I was devastated. Went home. My grandmother told me to go to my room and pray. And I went to my room, and I prayed earnestly. I prayed with all my heart, with all sincerity, with all as humble as I could possibly get. And I spoke to him as if he was sitting right beside me. And I told him, "I'm scared. I'm scared. And I need to know what to do. I need to know. I need understanding. I need strength. I need confidence. I'm scared. I'm scared. So please, please give me the confidence. Give me the understanding. Give me the guidance. Give me your strength." So after I prayed, went out next to the breakfast table. I sat at the breakfast table, and my grandmother asked, "Did I do it?" And I told her, "Yes." She said, "Well, it's through. You prayed. It's done. She said, we have a tendency of when we pray, we don't seem to understand that the prayer is done. You have asked, you have requested, it is done. He's got you. Now we're not going to speak of this again, but you cannot allow negativity to come in. You cannot allow doubt to come in when you have already prayed, because when you have prayed and you allow Satan to intervene with your blessing and all, well, you've taken it out of God's hands. So when you pray, you have prayed, you have given it to the God that you serve, and it's done. It's done. Hey, Vicky, it's done. So now make this a part of your meditation. Make this a part of your morning, saying this a prayer of Jabez. And there's a meditation book that goes with this that's fantastic. So when you pray, you pray with earnestly, you pray with the faith that it's done, and you pray that you bless me abundantly, enormously. You enlarge my territory vastly. That you keep me from evil, that you bless my enemies, and you keep your hand would be with me. Do you understand? When you pray the song of Jabez, you ask God, oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territories enormously, that you bless me abundantly, that your hand would be with me and that you would keep me from evil, bless my enemies, that I may not cause pain. And God did that. So those of you who are going through these trials and tribulations, those of you who have your sight on a job, have your sight on a dream, a goal, have your sight on whatever it is, know that it's done. Know that it's done. Know that it is yours. And yes, Satan, listen, Satan wouldn't be bothering you unless Satan's scared of you. Do you not understand that? Satan would not be bothering you unless he was scared of you. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? And yes, people have said that God doesn't put anything on us that we cannot handle. Okay. That he always puts the strongest ones. Okay. But understand that he's always there. So when listen, I had 4 goals, 4 dreams. I wanted to be a teacher. Bam, was a teacher. 1988 to 2013. Wanted to work in Birmingham. Bam, 1988 to 2013. Wanted to have my master's and or my doctorate degree. Bam, done. And the last one is coming. I've claimed it. And if it's for me, it's for me. The last one, initially I wanted to go back to Alabama State University and be the first authentic white president. Now, the reason why I say authentic is because back then you couldn't have any prominent black being the president of any institution. So you had white folks, you had white men, you had the WASP, you had the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant men who were put in that position. Well, I wanted to go back and be the first authentic WASP. Well, I changed my mind because I found out that technically the president doesn't have any power. It's the board of trustees that have the power. So I don't want to be president. I want to be on the board of trustees. That's what I want. And I don't think there's ever been a white person that's an alumni of Alabama State University. I don't think that ever has been. I know there've been some white men, but I don't think they've graduated from state. So that's what I want. Now, see, I claimed all of that. I claimed it. I gave it to God. I forgot what I had prayed for. Bam. So what I want you to do, I want you to pray. I want you to pray and say the prayer of Jabez starting today, starting tomorrow. No, well, yeah, better late. Starting tomorrow, if not tomorrow, starting Monday. Starting Monday, I want you to meditate. I want you to say the prayer of Jabez, and I want you to be honest. I want you to be humble. I want you to be straightforward with him, and you talk to whoever you serve, whoever you believe in, whoever you have faith in. You talk to them as if they're sitting right there with you. You let them know. You let them know. There's a scripture that says, where there is one or more, so that it be done. You got to have faith. You got to believe. You got to know that whatever you want, you can achieve. Whatever you dreamed, it's yours. How bad do you want it? What are you willing to do to get what you want? And understand that once you have started progressing, once you have gotten that dream, that endeavor, and let me back up for let me take a step back. Be cautious of what you pray for. Make sure that what you have prayed for, you have thought out. Because as we progress, as we advance, we have to give up something. We have to give up something to go to that next level, that next plateau. We have to give up something so that way, when we show up, we show out. Because anything that comes easy goes easy. But you have to work. You have to put in the time, the energy, the tears to make sure. But it's already yours because you prayed for it. It's yours, but are you going to keep it? That's the question. Are you going to keep it? Are you going to sustain it? Are you going to improve it? Are you going to enlarge it? You have success in your DNA. You got it. You got it. Look how far you've come. You have it. It's yours. Claim it. Declare it. Accept it. Embrace it. Live it. Make it a part of your essence. If you want a job, boom, pray for it. You got it. If you have an individual that is trying to block your blessings along, don't forget, don't worry about that individual. That individual ain't nothing. It's just an obstacle, just a bump in the road. Move it out of the way. See, as we get up older, we find out that people have always watched us. People have always been aware of business. And people, you don't even know the individuals that are looking at you, that's watching you, that's observing you, that are questioning, well, why? It's none of your business. It is none of your business. Why? Because I wanted it. Listen, I never knew. I never even thought that I would have a morning show. I never thought that I would be on podcast. And I've had three mentors, three individuals who saw something in me and believed in me and gave me the chance, gave me the opportunity. One was the originator, Roger Chaney. He had a podcast who talked about politics. He opened the door for me. And then when he went back to doing his studio, he has a studio, he has a production company. He writes, creates, films. Then he became my producer. Listen to OZZz. Now he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. He did not have to come around and start being the producer of my show. Listen to OZZz. He didn't have to do it. So while I was doing Listen to OZZz, then Jonathan Crum from WTAT, where they at though, was having a podcast. Became part of his podcast, the Outlandish crew. We were filming. We were doing a live podcast over at Smash Bros Radio. So Jonathan saw something in me to allow me to do that, and I would get there early in the morning. And I would set everything up so that when the other members would come in, it was set up. And that's how I met my last mentor, Ralph Mobley. Ralph Mobley is the one of the owners. OT is his brother. They started the Smash Bros Radio. I think it's 7 years old now. So because of me being at the right place at the right time, I had asked Ralph, do they have an opening? He didn't have an opening at that time. I asked him to keep me in mind. And then about 4 years later, out of the blue, Ralph calls me and asks, did I want to do a morning show? That's how I am. This is where I am now. So see, I had 3 individuals who saw something in me, who gave me the chance, gave me the opportunity, gave me the ability. So I started with one podcast with Roger Cheney. Then he became my producer of Listen to OZZz. Who would have thought that I would even have a podcast? Then I went with Jonathan Crum. Then I'm here now with Smash Bros Radio. 64 years old. I have a morning show. Do you, do you know of the individuals who are highly upset that I have a morning show? Do you not understand that it's rare that a novice, that a green, what is it, a virgin, all of a sudden has a morning show? That's unheard of. That is unheard of. That someone my age started a new career, I guess you could say. And if I can do it, baby, you can do it too. You can do it too. If you want the job. And you stop worrying about these folks. You know, I've worked with some wonderful administrators, except for two. Except for two. There were two that were just horrible at what they did. They should have never been administrators. I know that, and then, in the teaching field, everybody thinks that they can be administrator. No, every teacher cannot be an administrator. No, 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 no. I could not be an administrator. No, I don't like that. No, there's too much responsibility. I could probably be at the board, but not administrator. And so you have some of these people that have this seat of being a principal, being an administrator. They have no business being an administrator. They have no business being a principal. They have no business being at the board. They have no business. But you don't know who's watching you, especially if you're a former student. And you're always going to see those individuals that you come in contact with, that you were in contact with when you were in school. So, I've noticed a lot of assistant principals that I worked under. Oh boy. Let's see. I had Julius Ross, Judy Ross was under Dr. Glaze. Charles Willis, who is a doctor now, Dr. Willis. They were fantastic. And then what is it? There was Martha, Mrs. Jimerson's assistant principal. She was fantastic. Then under Dr. Goldsmith, Sean was okay. Melissa Cottrell, no comment. She was very, anyway. There was a gentleman that worked under, no, that was under Dr. Lyles. But there were some assistant principals that should have never been assistant principals, and now their whole position is down at the board. And because of not getting enough, or because of being whatever, they want to prevent other people from getting positions and all. But see, you don't worry about them. You allow God. You let God handle them. You allow the one that you worship, the one that you believe in. You allow him or her to handle those individuals who are trying to block your blessings, who are trying to block your advancements. You say it in your hair. You say the prayer of Jabez. Bless me abundantly, enormously, increase, enlarge my territory vastly. Protect me from my enemies. Bless my enemies. Keep me from harm. And you say it with force. You say it with conviction. You say it knowing that it is done. And please, 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 please. Once you prayed, it's done, people. I'm a living witness. It's done. It's there. It's yours. You claim it. You dream it. You live it. It's yours. And keep in mind the quotation by Henry David Thoreau that was put in my first yearbook from Alabama State University. It was written by my former dean, Dr. Eunice Warren Moore. If a man advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live that life which he has imagined, he would meet success unexpectedly in some common hour. Now, let me say it one more time. If a man advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live that life which he has imagined, he would meet success unexpectedly in some common hour. It's yours. It's yours. Ask for it. Claim it. Hold it. Hug it. Envelop it. It's yours. Nobody can keep you from what you want. Nobody can keep you from what you want. You got it. We claiming it. It's done. You hear me? It's done. No more, no less. It's done. It's yours. And you do what you listen. You show up and then you show out. I got faith in you. I sure do. I have an abundant faith in you. You got it. Don't let these folks worry you, because I sure as hell not. Sure ain't. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. A lot of people have thought bad things about me and tried. No, baby. If it was mine, it's mine. Same way with you. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic weekend. Take some time with the loved ones. Make sure you take time with them. Make sure you show them how much you love. Don't forget about the workshop or the event coming out on Sunday, the 28th. If you have not done so, please, please, please get in touch with Richard Cade. Please, 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 please. Know your value. Know your worth. Know that you control everything about you. And most importantly, know that I love you more than I love my luggage. I will see you Monday. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend.